Hey guys, OGalbina here, bringing you guys our, I almost said NTP, PAC Week 4 battle against MattOshea. Excuse me, I'm really tired. This game got pushed back a little bit because Matt had some stuff come up, and I worked at like 5 a.m. this morning, so I'm very sleepy. It's late at night, I won't go to bed soon. So, if you guys enjoyed today's Wi-Fi battle, be sure to drop a like and sub to the channel. We're on our way to 1,000. I'd really appreciate if you helped us out along that goal. And definitely go check out Matt and all the other coaches in the description below. I'm sure you know who Matt is, but obviously he's a great dude, he's a great player, he makes great content, so... but yeah, that being said, let's jump into it. See what Matt brought. I'm not doing team builders for PAC like I said, but the team's sets will be popping up on the screen as we go. You can see a quick little overview right here. We have some pretty cool sets this week. When we see Matt brings Kyurem, Urshifu, Rapid Striker, and then we see a Landorus Therian formation, which is also really good against me. Then we see Incineroar, Incineroar, there we go. We see a Quillfish, and we see a Metagross. Okay, so, as for my lead, one of my extras actually looks really good in this game, where a Rapid Spin, Magnet Rise, Earthquake, Toxic set, which can do really, really well. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to lead off with my Moltres, and I think I'm just going to click U-turn turn 1. It leads well against a Metagross, and that's the thing I feel like I lead the most poorly against. I don't think he can let it take damage, or he really struggles against Latios. And it also can lead well against Quillfish as well. If Quillfish leads, I'll honestly probably just click, like, Hurricane. We'll see, though. We'll see. And I feel like I can spin pretty freely against this team. So good luck off on the map. Hopefully we can grab a dub here. There's no Gengar. Doesn't he have a Gengar? So we are going to see a Metagross. I'll take that. We are indeed going to see a Metagross. So what I think I'm going to do right here is I'm just going to U-turn as we see a little bit of lag. Hopefully it's not a sign of things to come. I'm just going to U-turn on this thing though. I don't think he's going to want to take this damage just early on. And if he does, oh well. I guess he could indeed live a hit. So that stays in. Well, that would have been a very free fire wrath, and I would have been completely fine with that. What I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to go Prim. I'm going to throw off a Scald. You have to get up his rocks, it's whatever. I can spin them away very freely, which is why I'm surprised he decided to make that like really aggressive play staying in to probably just get up rocks. Or just mash, I guess. As we're going to see this thing just get like ridiculously chipped down. So I'll take that, I guess. And I think right here, I'll just Scald. I don't think you're gonna let me take this, I don't think you're gonna let this take this damage, but at this point, I can't really play around you switching. I don't know. That might be banded as well. An Adamant Metagross. No, it's just Adamant. This is most strong as hell. Off a Scald. If he wants to get up his rocks, I can probably rest up on him next turn if he wants to, try and get cheeky, which is nice, and we'll go from there. He doesn't switch in super well this. It's really just the Quillfish, and if you let that thing get chipped, he really struggles with Dragalges. Immensely struggles with Dragalges. So we'll see what he wants to go for. He can make a really aggressive pivot into Kyurem, but I don't think that's worth it at this point in the game. He saw that he does not 2-hit KO me, but he is going to stay in and go for the Meteor Mash. That's why I didn't rest. Is he going to get the high roll? He is not. He is going to get hit by Rocky Helmet and hopefully get Scald burned. Nope, we're going to get Torrent and just knock him out. Okay, so he just gives me Metagross immediately, which means probably no rocks unless he's rocks on Landorus. Be annoying, but not the end of the world. If he goes Kyurem, I think I'm always going to pivot Conk. I have a very, very free Conk pivot in my opinion. And, probably just an Earthquake. Probably just an Earthquake with Conk. Or an Ice Punch, I mean. Sorry. I feel like I have a pretty free Ice Punch. If I catch the Landorus, if it takes a bunch of damage, I'm in a good spot. So, I'll take that. Any day of the week. As for what he goes into, I hope this isn't lag, and I hope this is him thinking. Right? That was an AV Metagross too then, by the way. Yeah, we are going to see the Kyurem, so I'm going to make the pivot out. There's no reason for me to stay in. we're going to go into our AV Conk, and it's going to do what it's here to do. We can save our Prim for a sack a little bit later on, or you can potentially rest up on an Incineroar if we get it in for free. Which is nice. So, because he doesn't really know our particular spread, what I'm going to do is we're going to go Conk. And I think I'm just going to Ice Punch this thing. Freeze Dry. We're going to see this pop. Let's see. 189 down to 149. So it's 40 points of damage. 40 points of damage. 40 points of damage. That looks to be not even max special attack, which is good to know. Like, really good to know. I think I'm going to Ice Punch. I don't think you're going to stand. He's going to withdraw. He either goes Quillfish or Landorus. Finding Nemo. I'm fine with this. I'm just going to Earthquake. See, I figured Landorus would be his initial pivot because I feel like this thing just doesn't beat me. Helmet. Oh, let's go. I'll fucking take it. I will fucking take it. Let's go. I'm going to Earthquake. So, with an Intim off, we potentially 2-hit KO. He's going to withdraw, what, into Landorus this time? Dark Knight? Yeah. That makes a little bit more sense. So now we're double Intimmed. But his fucking Quillfish is poisoned. Let's go, baby. And I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to sack off my Prim. He could get up his rocks here, but again, I feel like I can spin them away pretty darn easily. So, that's nice. And now I'm a little bit more Urshifu weak, but I think that's the thing we could deal with. To be completely honest. We're going to see an Earthquake. I will take it. That's completely fine. And from this position, I have a Specs Latios. What's your Draco switching? I think I'm actually going to make the Lottie play. If you're like max HP, you just die to Draco still. So, I'm just going to Draco. Why the hell not, right? You sacked your Metagross turn 1, so like, or like turn 3. So, why not punish that? Get Lottie kills. I feel like this puts him in the most unguardable position. If he sacks off the Quillfish, my, what do you call it, does way better. He could also go, yeah, he's gonna go Instant. This is gonna take a shit ton, dude. Provided we hit. You hit. Hell yeah. So if this is Spadef, it takes about that much damage. Twice. So this thing is at what? 25, about 32%. Let's say it's at 32%. And then once for -2. How does just -2 Draco do? It looks like we have a roll to where we guaranteed kill this. Unless I'm like super miscalculating this. I'm pretty sure we knocked this thing out. So I'm just gonna take it. And then I can click Spec Psychic the rest of the game. Then I can click Spec Psychic the rest of the game. Now if we miss, we might lose. But, take it. I'll take this. That's so nice. So unbelievably nice, I will not lie. So, let's do that. Now we're gonna click it again. Again, that's why I'm really surprised he sacked off his Metagross so freely. I mean, this is still Specs. Like, this is still gonna chunk anything that wants to come in. So, I'm not upset with this damage. I could even click Dragon Pulse for free. So we're gonna Draco here. Do a ton of damage. Mountaih. Fucking 45%. What's your Landorus item? It's not leftovers, so that's good to know. Okay, so what I think I want to do is I almost want to go into my Moltres. Though it's also a great way of revenging Scarf thingy. I think I am going to go Moltres. I'm going to go Moltres, and I'm just going to throw off a Hurricane. Let's see. So we're going to go Moltres. He can U-turn or knock pretty freely, but whatever. And still really good offensively. So, me losing my item's not the biggest deal in the world. And I think I'm just going to throw off a Fiery Wrath. It doesn't miss, which is really nice. We'll be able to see this thing's speed. It has Earthquake and Knockoff. So Earthquake, Knockoff. If he's at like 32. How much do we do with our boy here? Your turn. Okay, so he's not choice. Interesting. Pretty offensive then, too. Just fast, strong, not very bulky. All good things to know, you know. So our Moltres is at 32. So we can just Fire Wrath and Air Slash. And being that we're not Scarf anymore, this is good. Just gives us good momentum. And as cool as this Pokemon is, it might be our sack. It might be our sack. We're gonna Air Slash. We are going to connect. And we're gonna knock out the Incineroar. Hell yeah, brother. Okay. If they go Conk... I mean, if they go Kyurem, I almost want to go hard Excadrill. Save a little bit of health on my my Conk, because it can still take a hit naturally from like Scarf or Shifu, which I think is important. So I think I am gonna get into this thing. Oh, it's my shiny drill on accident. Oopsie. Kind of looks like regular drill though. Tool Wing Beat. Super effective coverage, he said. I'll take that. Now, what I can do here is just off a Toxic. Because we're kind of sitting here. We're kind of sitting here. We're totally about to DC. That's crazy. We're totally about to DC. I can feel it. Oh man, guys. Land moment. Land moment. We'll keep sitting here. But it's not looking good for your hero. That is unfortunate. So we have Incineroar dead, Metagross dead, Landorus is about 55%. Here I'm gonna... Did it just boot us? Okay, I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, we're back. I'm assuming Matt's starting up his recording right now, that's why we're sitting here right now too. It took us a while to recreate, just because obviously I got a lucky freeze earlier in the game, so that was really big. So I'll definitely take that. I am just going to Toxic here though, as we see a big Earth Power come out, which is definitely very surprising. Interesting. And he has a pretty free freeze dry right here, so I don't think I can pivot out. I think I have to stay in. He was willing to take the Iron Head. Matt is usually willing to just take attacks. So that's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and calc something though. You guys are gonna see me calc now that we're on this screen. To a Kyurem. Not Dracovish, sorry. Again, I'm really surprised he did that, being that his Quillfish is frozen, but it's okay. Dragon Pulse to a level 50 Kyurem. I want to say it's max HP. I think he's like extra belt the way he's been playing it. But it looks like we do indeed knock this thing out. I know it's not Scarf, so we're gonna go Lottie. I'm just gonna Dragon Pulse. No reason not to. No reason not to. We'll just Dragon Pulse. And this puts us in a really phenomenal position versus the rest of this team. So, let's do it. And if we can get rid of that Landorus too, we can actually lock Psychic Fangs and win the game pretty darn freely. that's another option. Lottie's going crazy, though. I think Lottie can even just wrap this game up soon. You can click Spec Psychic after this thing dies. So. Gonna go Urshifu. Okay. Now, my only lose condition, right? My only lose condition at this point... let me check something. First Therian. Say defensive, because that makes it max HP. Yeah, my only lose condition at this point is getting frozen from Scarf Ice Punch. So I think what I'm going to do is go Dracovish here as he U-turns. That's fine. Again, that's fine with me. I'm really not too worried about that. I can save this and sack off Moltres in the face of that Kyurem as well. So, I'm not super worried about it. I don't think he's going to be sub. And I don't think he subs here, if anything. We're going to go into this. I'm going to go back out into Latios. I'm just going to Dragon Pulse. I don't think I need Moltres for literally anything at that point. This thing is going to be sacked off. Perfecto. Mwah. Amazing. And what I'm gonna do is, I think, again, go Dracovish. He's gonna U-turn again. It's fine. Again, I'm completely fine with that. Do we... I totally forget what our move pool is. Our moveset is on Dracovish. We have Outrage, so I'm just gonna lock Outrage. Get a kill on Kyurem. He can go into this thing. That's fine, because I think this puts him in a checkmate position. I think we win. Cool. We spent like 20 minutes recreating that. We're just going to Outrage, do a lot of damage. It's going to Earthquake and knock me out. I just go Latios, and I click Psychic. And as long as he doesn't freeze me or crit me... Oh, we're faster. Oh, cool. GG's. I was just playing around it being Scarf and freezing me with Ice Punch. I don't really care about diff. And yeah, we're able to grab a dub here. Big Specs Latios. That's what I meant, why I was so confused why he was willing to give me Metagross so early on. Because he just didn't have Lottie counterplay outside of that. Just like there was no Lottie counterplay. So, I'll take it. You know, I'll definitely take the Lottie win. He didn't have a great matchup against it regardless, and Metagross was going to get chipped down just via Dracos, because Draco is so free against the team he brought. So free. But it made the endgame a little bit easier to where I just felt like I could hold on to more of sack pieces and get Lottie in freely and click a button. So I'll take the 2-0 win. It probably could have been a 4-0, but that's whatever. You know, I don't really care about diff. I just wanted to be wary of him being Scarf or something like that, and freezing me with Ice Punch, critting me with Ice Punch. Actually, let's check if crit Ice Punch killed me. I genuinely don't know if Scarf crit would have. Urshifu. That's the scary one. Or not G-Max either. I hate how I have to go all the way down here for this. That's Choice Band, so, you know, put on a Bright Powder. Why not? Ice Punch. At level 50. Again, this is just me rambling at this point. Yeah, crit definitely killed me. Oh yeah, crit killed me. You could have froze me. I got lucky and froze, so why not play around the freeze? So I think I played well. Like, I'm not gonna... with my luck in pack this season, dude. Again, I got pretty lucky this game. Freezing the Quillfish, you know, made him just have one less Pokemon. So that's definitely really, really unfortunate. Freezing the Quillfish is definitely really unfortunate for him. But like my luck overall this season, not this game. Overall this season has been terrible. I don't know if you guys saw the game against Goldoa last week, but it's been like bad. So I'll take this win. And I'm going to play around hacks as much as humanly possible, and I felt pretty comfortable in doing so with this kind of Scarf Lottie endgame. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like as well as sub to the channel. With that being said, I will see you guys next time.